Welcome back to the talk show. For those of you that just tuned in, I am your host, Suri Smit. Do write to us at the talk show at ann7.com and tell us about any cool cars that you've got stored up in the garage. Up next, the talk show was invited to attend the exciting launch of the new Volkswagen Polo. We had an absolute blast. Take a look at this video.
This is the man who put 1 million on black, and it came up red. This is the man who married a sex kitten, just as she turned into a cat. This is the man who moved into gold, just as the clever money moved out. This is the man who drives a Volkswagen. Everyone must have something in life he can rely on.
In PE for the launch of the new Volkswagen Polo. My driving partner today, none other than Lawrence Smit.
Come on, Suri, let's get cracking.
Okay. So we're going en route to the plant.
I'm caught up, tongue-tied. Every time that you look at me, you've got control, no letting go.
So Laurie, we're nearly at our first pit stop at the farm store. We're going to do some ginger beer tasting.
Ginger beer,
No
because we're
alcohol.
driving, hey?
No alcohol.
Okay, I see.
I love the fact that it's got rain sensing.
Yes,
Hey?
well, there you go. As you spoke, you know, on command, it just sensed the rain and off it went. So yeah, it's fantastic.
You made a comment just now about the interior.
Yeah, I find that the dash is very nice. You know, it's very driver focused. And I quite like this piano, sort of this piano grey, if you want to call it, detailing. It's very good. No hard plastics. Yeah, it's padded. Yeah, it's so awesome. And then of course we got dual climate. So you know the girl-boy thing where the girls get cold.
Always.
Then you've got it in. Well, you've actually got it lower than me. 21.5.
Off.
Oh, so it's switched off. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, and a beautiful touchscreen. I mean,
Oh yeah, you've been like sort of working
I
it up a
have.
storm here because you've been playing the music and the tunes. There we go, the uns.
and then what I also like is this nice armrest. And if you open it up, you've got some more volume that you can use.
Yeah, it's actually very
And-
comfortable, I must say. It's right at the
Yeah.
right spot for me.
Cupy holders, nice little storage compartment.
But the best thing is this DSG. Huh?
7-speed.
Yeah, it's a 7-speed, so you know with this engine, sometimes the 7th speed or the 7th gear is just a little bit, just seems like a little bit elongated. But I must say it's extremely smooth and the car is very responsive as well.
That's true.
An impossible fact, man's fooled like a mime act. Invisible walls, yeah, I can climb that. Ripping the rules up, we done with them. Switch the fuel to a little something different. Mix a listen, then wait for it.
We've run it for 2 years now, very successfully. And I think without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Jonathan Mahotsi, our 2016 winner, who has done great things for us. Jonathan will make his way through the crowd. And our 27 winner, Raiz Asmal, will also come in from the wings. So these two guys will ask them a few questions in a minute. But I think without further ado, let's show them our new baby. So orange is the new blue, as you can see.
It's now time to take a look at what has been happening in the world of motoring.
The Automobile Association has shared concern after yet another incident of rock throwing off a bridge onto oncoming traffic in KwaZulu-Natal. According to reports, the latest incident occurred earlier this week in Glen Anil. On this, the association says these attacks, because this is how they must be viewed, are barbaric and cowardly. Throwing rocks off bridges onto vehicles below is extremely dangerous and can, as we have seen, cause death and severe injuries to the driver and passengers of the vehicles. The AA says while there is no perfect solution to dealing with a rock being thrown onto your vehicle, the following tips could be useful. If possible, avoid driving on roads known for rock throwing. Be alert to movement on a bridge before you go under it. As far as possible, drive during daylight hours to make seeing the environment around you easier. If there are passengers in the vehicle with you, ask them to check for any movement on the bridge. If you are the victim of a thrown rock, try and remain as calm as you possibly can while assessing the situation around you. Pull off to the side of the road once it is safe to do so to check on damage. And contact the police and emergency services immediately. The AA concluded by saying that the re-emergence of rock throwing is scary and despicable. Everything must be done to track down the culprits, and once in custody, they must not be spared the full extent of the law.
Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our show, but do tune in again next week when we'll start up our engines once again. Until then, from me, Suri, Smit, buckle up and drive safe.